For life. JeJa, every offstage interaction has been so volatile, so scary for Wilds. He finds another opening though, 51%, stuck in the corner now is JeJa. Wilds tries to land and catch the shield. Doesn't work out though, and another
the
shield break.
Oh, that's gonna be the
way to
death
end
of the
it.
stream and the death of the game. JeJaJeJa takes a shield break home along with the first place trophy.
Congrats.
Your Afterburner 2024 champion.
I did it? I actually did it! Oh, holy shit, I did it! I took home Kirby's biggest win! No way! Honestly, you guys have probably already seen some news about it. I won Afterburner 2024 earlier this year, and you might have already seen some videos on it, actually. One example's gotta be Rice Mister's video on me.
Let's get right into it. JeJaJeJa entered Afterburner 2024 as the 14th seed, which will look shockingly low by the time we're done here. JeJa started in Pool C5, starting off the weekend by getting 2 flawless 2-0 victories. Firstly over Pac-Man main Torterra, and then moving on and defeating Pikachu main Mike Liu.
And most notably, we had a turn down for old video, and honestly, when I saw that for the first time, I fucking popped off. Seriously, it was such an insane video to see my name on, and I was so happy to see it. Seriously, take a quick look at it.
After all these years later, we've come full circle, and Kirby's iconic ledge camping strategy was being displayed in all of its beauty. After nearly getting hit with the Kazuya 0 to death on his first stock, JeJa managed to fall out, grab the ledge, and punish Wilds with a neutral B inhale to gimp Wilds at a mere 35%. What followed this kill was, well, yeah, that.
Feel free to take a look at those 2 videos, especially Turn Down for Ult. He did such a marvelous job on my run, and seriously, I enjoyed it all the way, 100%. I am being completely honest when I say that. Now, Turn Down for Ult's video was a lot more in-depth guide on what I was doing. Meanwhile, Rice Meister's video is a lot more, hey, here's some cool montages of JeJa doing cool things. And honestly, whichever one you like more, feel free to go ahead and watch them. Both of them are great dudes. Seriously, give them a watch. Now let's get on with it. I'm of course here to talk about my matches. I'm here especially to talk about my mentality, my mindset, and what was running through my head. A lot of the, the funny stuff. Not exactly in depth on what I could have done better, but why I was doing certain things, what I was thinking while I was fighting certain opponents. Hell, especially my panic moments, my pop-offs, stuff like that. I'm here to talk about it all. Alright, I'm gonna say it. I was pretty darn lucky. A majority of my sets on this tournament were actually on stream, and this all started in my Winners Pools Round 3 against Eclipse. And well, there's not too much to say, but I think I should start by saying this.
Like,
I was scared
down by the
shitless.
rest of them.
That bear hits?
Eclipse had my number. He had me on read. He had my moves down. He was reading a lot of my stuff, and honestly, I wasn't adapting fast enough. I wasn't there quite. I was going to lose. Just kidding. Max Rage, Kirby dash tag go, burr! Oh fuck, he actually lived. Never mind, guys, we gotta play the game again. Also, that was a really sick conversion. If only I did forward smash instead of run up jab because I got nervous. Whoops. Anyways, max range dash attack over. Sadly, my next match against Dufo was played off stream, but I want you all to know that this dude, he's hell of a guy. He's super funny, and he's all around super chill. We also had a really cool set, we had a really fun time, and he brought it really close. But, sadly, it wasn't on stream. I have no clips to show. Just know, we always go pretty close, and he's a really good player. Alright, on to the next set. And for this set, we gotta slow it down. And I mean really slow it down, because next up, we're versus Danny.
And he said he lost. He said he felt really rusty on the character, so I think after that, he was just going to run Sheik.
Okay. Hey, but you got your wish here, looks like.
I know, I did. I am happy about this. It is very silly to just see Kirby crouch all of the blasters.
Yes, this is what makes this matchup a little bit more difficult than you think it would be for Wolf, because blaster is just not a move.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
I can't tell if we're button checking or not, but it doesn't look like we are.
This feels like a button check.
It does?
Is it not? Is it not?
I don't know. It looks like they're
Production
trading
thinks it's a button check. Production, I don't know if this is a button check. We're not sure. We have no clue. We have no concept of it. It might be. This is how JeJa plays, though, so.
That's a good point.
That was real. That entire interaction was real. Me and Danny were playing that entire time, by the way. I want you to know we were playing so slowly at the start of every match that the commentators literally didn't know if we were playing our first set. Like, they were lost if game 1 was a button check or not. That's how bad it was, bro. This set was mentally draining.
The VODs to go search for. And this fair, another expertly spaced fair. But, sorry, once you jump, that back air's going to hit you. Danny is hyped. He's going crazy.
Honestly, I respect it. I respect the hell out of Danny popping off for just game 1 getting a back air, because goddamn, this set was going to be intense game 5. Just, look, let me, I'm just going to play the opening of game 2. You already know exactly what it is.
Plays, right?
Optimal Kirby, yes, exactly.
And I think we've seen some hype sets from JeJa. JeJa can do some very exciting
of course,
things.
but this is not a matchup where you can be hyped.
No. And it's not worth it, right? Nobody wins in that scenario if you try, because you're either going to be putting yourself open up to a lot of damage.
Right.
Or maybe you win the set. But it's just not worth it most of the time. And I actually didn't realize that these two have a history now that JeJa's been in the Midwest and Danny's been traveling up here. Back to Smash. Last time there was a Indiana tournament.
Yeah, alright. We finally got the first hit in after 30 seconds. I'm going to put this set very simply. My thought process this entire set was honestly just war of attrition. And by that I mean my game plan this entire set, and in general against Wolf, is play lame, play patient, wait for them to approach you, most of the time at least, and then use your up tilt to basically anti-air them. Use your F tilt to poke at them, especially if they land near you but not on top of you. Use down tilt whenever I can because that move is broken. And just keep playing because I'm looking for something, anything, getting them off stage, winning neutral enough to like rack up a ton of percent so I can eventually get a kill. And Danny was making that really, really hard. Just in general, Danny was making that really hard for me. Because he was also playing very patient. He was very much willing to just wait for me to wait. And a lot of these games, in fact, went at least like 1 or 2 minutes. Like the average game went to around 5 minutes in length, I believe.
This is a great set. It is a good
This
set.
was a set. But it is a set I was very proud to win. And Danny, he played extraordinarily well. Looking back at these games as well, it wasn't really until this last game where Danny's on his last stock that he even starts really making mistakes. He keeps attempting to do silly things like up smash unsafely or just get impatient for the kill. And that honestly led me to win game 5 a lot easier than I won some of the other games. Let's just watch some of this.
And this is what the game
He wanted it. He wanted it bad. And I would have too.
We can oversimplify the game plan all that we want, but ultimately, like, the analytical stuff that we've been talking about this whole set is what they're thinking about. It is the difficult stuff that makes this matchup way more complex than it looks at surface level.
Oh, and here we go.
Do it again.
Here we go. GG's laser has now been acquired. Kirby has a gun. Everybody watch out. One laser gets shot. Gonna be a miss. 0 for 1. 1 for 1. It's worth it. It is all paid off.
He's already got as many as Danny's gotten the whole set.
2.
Oh, but he got traded back. I couldn't get it. That was a good spacing. Vertical spacing.
And I think that,
as you can see, at the end of it all, it really does feel like Danny just finally started having some cracks in his gameplay. Up until I finished him off and I won the set. Another nail-bitingly close game 5. Even though y'all couldn't see the set against Dufo, just know that game 5 was a little intense.
Is a Kirby with rage, which is something you rarely see.
I'm not sure.
Alright, this is it. Game 4. I'm probably gonna lose this. Wait a minute.
What rage does for Kirby?
I said, wait a minute!
He's doing here. Oh, wow! Yep, dead even. Back to dead even. That's what JeJa
He took that opportunity and ran with it.
I ain't out just yet. Give me a second to cook.
Oh, absolutely. JeJa is like, I don't care what percentage I am. If I can get us back to dead even percents, I'm going to do it.
If there was any time to do that, it would have been then.
Perfect timing. Exactly what he needs. And now look at this. JeJa
Potentially
is in the
gonna bring it to a
driver's
game
seat.
5.
Look at this. From being down that much to evening up stocks and now holding a lead.
I would have never
That's the
thought.
JeJa special, baby. Look at this. Jab block,
That's it.
snap smash. We get game 5.
That game right there was probably the most important game of this entire tournament. This was game 4 against Atomic. Without that singular stock trade, I probably would have lost, and I would not have made it to first. I don't think I could have. I don't think I would have. I think it would have been too hard, and I think I wouldn't have had the mentality to do it. But no, I found the opportunity, and I ran with it. I took the inch for a mile, and I somehow got it. Now the rest of the set, it's still a banger. Atomic won game 1 and game 2 in a semi-convincing fashion. He was just way better at clutching than I was. And game 3, I became the clutch lord. Game 4, I became the clutch lord. And game 5, I clutched up at long last. Oh my god, this set was probably the most stress on my shoulders of the entire tournament. Oh, but my next set, oh god, Anthony. Anthony. What can I say about Anthony? Other than, he's a super cool dude. I love talking to him. He's actually really fun to talk to. But, oh god, it feels like every Michigan event that both me and Anthony are at, we just had to play. And now we're here in fucking Indiana, of all places, playing again. Getting straight into it, I'm going to be so honest. After that last set victory, I was feeling myself a little bit. I was feeling myself a little bit too hard. And even though I just barely managed to win game 1, I still was feeling myself up just a little bit too much. Like, why did I feel confident after barely winning this? These games were insane, constantly having twists and turns, reversals up the wazoo, and people would always have a lead before just losing the entire lead. Like, look, I brought this entire game back from this last talk, and then I was in the exact same position with a huge lead, and yet I lost. I lost because I got overconfident there. Game 5 was I have to lock the fucking moment, and I did. Or, well, kind of. You'll see. I should be dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tony killed himself.
Oh my god, JeJa's gonna
And I popped off knowing well and good how amazing my bracket path is now, because Onan got beat by Candle on the other side of bracket. I popped off knowing that, and I am so happy I won this match. Okay, for this next part, I just want you all to watch this game 2 against Candle. Please let me have an ego boost here.
Facing it well enough for that higher percentage. All you'd have to do, I mean, you hit 2 and you've already got like a pretty good probability that you're going to hit at least 1.
Yeah, and JeJa, kind of a master at reacting to it, obviously, as we mentioned earlier. A character specialist, he's going to recognize that trip animation as soon as possible. He usually gets an F smash on that.
I love that these nairs are just insta-killing the Pikmin. Like, at any given time, Candle is having to pull more Pikmin, which is normally fine because he's throwing them from a distance that JeJa can just, you know, stay back with, but can't quite close the gap on after killing the Pikmin. So it's like okay trades, you're still getting some damage out as Candle, but yeah, I mean, it's not great because Kirby is able to combo you to higher percentages.
Not a lot of characters have such a consistent option to get Pikmin off of them as Kirby does. Gonna chase low this time as JeJa. Great tech from Candle. They make it back. The downer doesn't connect with the strong hit. These offstage interactions have been so volatile. JeJa comes out on top yet again, though.
Gotta remember that Kirby has multiple jumps, can throw out multiple aerials for a ledge grab. You cannot be in that same vicinity. You have to be either higher or lower.
Yeah, Kirby can linger for a really long time, and that's what catches people slipping so frequently. Sets into a tech chase, however. Candle pushing back. Good shots to even up the stock count. JeJa pushes back from the corner, not going to get hit with that neutral B. Candle's done a good job avoiding it so far.
Scramble situation. Kirby's grounded normals are so good.
Yeah, the grounded normals really are the big threat. So if you are on the ground and Olimar trying to scrap, it's not going to work out. We've seen it a couple times so far. Candle tries to run up with an up smash, and JeJa has been able to meet it with a stronger, if not equal punish every single time, and the back air is going to do it. Takes another stock off of Candle. JeJa is looking like a lock for Grands right now. Candle's got to find something.
Yeah, just as though Kirby absorbs the ability of his opponents, it looks like JeJa took an ability out of the book of Anthony. Is it cool? Gets 2 back air kicks.
Yeah. That's not something you're seeing too often from Kirby, but he's making them work super consistently. It's a strong move. It's not the biggest, but against Alamar, that doesn't matter the most.
No, it's good. It's a good distance, really. It's like it has a very large horizontal cover.
That was really smart there for those who caught it. JeJa just like turned around entirely from Ganon and just hit the flip. He knows that that's the big threat. He just wants to get that off the table as quickly as possible. He's fine relenting some stage pressure if he can get rid of that big thing. And now stuck at the ledge still is Candle, and up smash is going to take it. JeJa with a 3-stock in game 2. Candle needs to dig deep.
This?
Now, of course, this set still goes game 5, because say it with me, it's Afterburner! But there were some pretty funny moments during this set. There was a lot of like close calls and hit lag shenanigans that were happening because of Pikmin. But in general, I think I deal with Pikmin pretty good. I think Kirby deals with Pikmin pretty good. I think Nair is an insane move in this matchup because it deals with Pikmin slash tags pretty good. It clanks with most of them most of the time. And most importantly, it just kind of destroys all the Pikmin on our body. Like if we got some Pikmin attached to us, does not matter. Nair those suckers off. Those little bitches ain't surviving.
Smash connecting Candle 127%, looking to hang on to their winner side life.
This is what you want to see.
Ooh, late hit of the
yeah.
JeJa just misses the down air. Wilds lives to fight another day, and fight he will. Nair to the ground.
Big opening.
Couple of big.
And Wilds is able to make it back to stage. All he needs. Got to land on the stage, though. That's not the best place to be.
Yeah, I love the up.
Okay, yeah, aside from game 1.
That was not a disadvantage, though. Just can't land. The up tilts are so consistent for JeJa. I'm going way low.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Which, by the way, was an unfortunate SD by Wilds. I kind of got fucked up, and I just kept throwing stuff out that I shouldn't have during the set, and I kept getting punished by Kazuya Mishima. Luckily, I pulled from the knowledge of my roommate that year, who happened to be a Kazuya main, and in my head, I locked the fuck in, and something just clicked.
Instantly, or you had to adapt to every game plan, but really the onus is on JeJa to adapt.
Yeah, it's just been like shockingly shredding neutral with a dash attack or sprinting off stage randomly with the neutral air. When JeJa least expects it, that's been getting Wild so much mileage, but now a double dip with a down air, make it 3 off stage. Makes it all the way back.
He kept
Are
jump.
you kidding?
He held jump the whole time. This guy is diamond hands.
Composure, composure, composure. I'll say it again. Say it once 4%. Stuck here at the ledge, looking for some off-stage shenanigans perhaps. He catches a grab. He's gotten a lot of mileage off these up tilts. That could be a down air. It's going to be up airs. Evens up the percentage.
A lot of percentage there, but...
Oh, the trip!
Oh my goodness, the trip actually...
Not going to punish and take the stock from it. And Wilds even finding a reversal. JeJa makes it back to ledge. Another neutral B. He gets the footstool this time. Down air is going to clean up the stock. It's a pretty good way to do it.
Neutral get up the most milquetoast option, and Wilds is prepared for it, but the shield break is huge!
He broke the shield?
Oh, look at Wilds, just waiting for the option. Also afraid of the inhale, rightfully so, picking his options correctly, but now
they're so hard for Wilds to deal with. He has to land with some aerial, and JeJa's going to catch the shield every time. Up tilts into down airs, into down smash. Now way off stage is Wilds. Does he have the distance to make it back? Yes, he does. 51% stuck in the corner now is JeJa. Wilds tries to land and catch the shield. Doesn't work out though, and
that's
another
the shield break.
That's
gonna be the death of the stream and the death of the game. JeJa takes a shield break home along with the first place trophy.
Congrats.
Your Afterburner 2024 champion.
You might be wondering, JeJa, what clicked? And don't count the amount of down tilts I did.
Move expecting one pacing, and JeJa is ready for another.
Ooh, down air. Catches him through that move. JeJa is breaking through with these down tilts. They're so hard for Wilds to deal with. He has to.
Doesn't matter. I won Afterburner after an insane amount of decisive games, and I was more proud of myself than I could possibly convey here. And to end it all off, I say the one thing I always say after I win a tournament.
One last thing. Thanks to all the friends from back home in Oregon. Love you guys. Miss ya. I'll see you in the summer. I'm going to close off as well. Thank you to everyone at Odyssey Esports and all of our volunteers that made this possible, all of our sponsors, every single competitor today. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Jesse.
Bye, Jesse.
Bye, Jesse.
Good riddance. Nah, JK. I'm with you, Tom, and stuff. P.S. I stole all your money. I am secretly your college tuition. Don't tell anyone, though.
Put you down with your parents or people at college or whatever. Don't let them put you down, okay? Because you've got this and you're going to do awesome stuff.